Hello everybody, this is Joko here, showing you the 662 Cool Reef. Just wanted to give you a video update because it's probably easier than me posting a bunch of pictures. Glass has been cured for, I'd say, over a week now. The overflow's been cured for 4 days. I glued on the strainers on top of the overflow just the other day. The return line's done from the pump. All supported. Pumps down in there. Taking the pump from external to internal, I was able to put my Tech 10, my reservoir for ATO. Down here, and up here is my solenoid for auto-filling, and my float system I designed down here for the auto-fill setup to my apex and my PMUP. Send the water to the sump. There's a various reactor. I just added this bracing into my concrete wall here to add some strength to the tank. Down here is my skim monster with all the plumbing parts, power supply, my Venturi pump that I designed and made, DIY. Got my ozone ready to be hooked up. Air pump if I need it. I don't think I will. Let's go to the back where the fish room is. Here's my RODI setup here. As you can see, it's 11 stages, getting down from the 430, 440 range all the way down to 6 and 7 TDS before the DI, because I now have the Aquatech high flow pump, which is adjustable. Unlike the Aquatechs, they're not adjustable, but this has a you put an Allen wrench in there and you can adjust the pressure. That's my dog going crazy. Got my dosers here and some more float switches ready to be hooked up. Get those back in line. I'm going to make shelves and all that set up. This is the back of the skimmer. Gotta get that plumbed up still. Going to be water testing tomorrow, so then we'll be able to run the return pump and all that together and test the drains out. There's their 2 emergency drains and the 2 valved drains. There's my 2 valves to control the siphon. I have some pumps in the tank now, just sitting there. These are going to go underneath the rocks or blow under every couple hours just to make sure no detritus is sitting on the bottom. And then I'll have 4 pumps along this corner to create a gyre. I got 2 PP20s and 2 wave pumps. This is the control module for the return pump. It's solid aluminum on the back, and it's touch sensitive. It's not actually buttons to control the flow. And this 50-gallon brute, it's completely full all the way up to the top of all my live rock from the pass tank. It's got pump in there circulating and running. I've got another pump here that'll power the skimmer or feed it water, and the pump that's currently in the live rock pump will run the reactors. Let's see what else. I've got this egg crate I need to create a lift off the bottom in this cryptic zone chamber so that the rocks are not sitting on the bottom, they're elevated. There's a little notch underneath the panel here for a little bit of water to run through. It's currently dirty because I had some, I changed some valves and I got a little stuff in it when I filled it up to water test for a few weeks, so I'm gonna wash all that out with a sponge and get it all prepped. Here is the refugium area. I took some PVC panel board and then I routed out so the light sits in it. A lip there. This is going to power the refugium. Refugium's down in here. And this will be the whole deep sand bed area. What else? List. Checked off pretty much everything. To water test. Final things to do for a fully working tank. And this is a LED light I just picked up. Tube light, 20 bucks at the HD. Because I need light back here, and the front of the tank is going to have a facade around it, and glass is going to be picture framed, so you will not be able to access the back of the tank from here. I'll have to access it through that door. What else? That's about it, folks. Currently have my mess set up in here. Got a bunch of my Apex gear just all over the floor, supply cabinets, you know, everything's starting to get a little rough here, algae wise and whatnot, but I have a bunch of corals and 2 huge rocks in that 55 gallon. I got some stuff in this tank, fish, and that's what I'm working with. So hopefully soon we'll be rocking and rolling with saltwater. One more thing, I curved this overflow so that when I create the gyrate, it's not creating any weird disturbance. It's not a square, so the water should flow right around it pretty nicely. The only other thought I had was, you know, adding some brace to this side of the tank, which I will. I'm not sure that's that necessary, but I want to keep it from twisting or doing anything weird, even though this stand is gonna do just fine. So anyways, Joe Cool out, hope you enjoyed, and we'll go from there.